copy it, find this, put it all in so I know that that's definitely what's going on. Now, okay, so that's given it what it's going to be. Now you say which files, what files do I want to do? Well, it's up to you. You can choose any files you like. Now, in order to do that, I've got to go back to my iDisk. I've got to find the files that I want to add to it. Oops. Web, sites, iWeb, test site. Now actually I want all of those files checked. See these, about me, this one here, this one here, this one here. The stuff that's in these folders won't have an HTML, and it won't have, or it's unlikely to have anything which says that it was generated by iWeb. So that'll be fine. Just leave that, test sites are one. Click open, and what you get is this test site. But you can choose individual files if you want. For instance, another thing you can do with it, which I discovered last night when I was a bit drunk. It's funny what you can discover when you're drunk. If you hold down the Option key, I think it's the Option key. No, it's not. Hold down the Command key, the one with the apple on it, and then click. You can pick all the files that you want to do, which are the HTML files. Okay, see that? Now, click open, and all those files appear here. Now, I want to save this query because it's something I want to do. So, constantly, so I'll add it to the list, and I'm going to call it meta files, or meta tags, I should say. Meta tags replace. Okay, I can even make it the default query, it doesn't really matter. Now it sits there, and whenever I want to replace this with this, I can do it by simply opening the program up, choosing that. Then what you do is you do replace. Now watch what happens here. It says, are you sure you want to replace the contents of the selected files? Well, what do you bloody reckon? I didn't do it for my health. So I'll say don't show this again because I'm bored with it, but it's good to have a bit of caution there. It goes through, it says searching complete, and it says I've found about me HTML. And if I double click on it, it actually shows me the about me file. How good's that? Damn, this stuff's good. But anyway, it says about me blank, front page YouTube, and they've got one change in them. So that's quite good, because it's good to see that you haven't picked up too many. If it came up with like 3 changes, you'd think, oh, hang on, it's no bloody good, I've done the wrong thing. So you can even preview the change. You can look at it and say preview changes, and it shows you the original, and it shows you what it's going to look like. You see what I mean? How good is that? That is just brilliant. Damn, this program's good. Okay, so once you've decided, which you will always, that it's okay, you go replace, and off it goes. Oh, sorry, replace all is probably the best. It goes off and searches again, and if you've got a lot, it takes a while. Well, not a long time, but it takes a little bit of time. Okay, it's come back, and there it is. It says I have changed all of these. Index 1 didn't change because we'd already changed it. About HTML, blah 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 blah. So those 1, 2, 3, 4, it was cool with. It says OK, and that's it. You've done it. Now, if you actually look at the file, don't save that one. We'll go back and we'll look at this again using text edit. So open. Remember, ignore rich text. Go to this one. You can probably use other things. I just know that this one works. And then open. And we should see meta name generator blah blah blah. And there it is. Meta name description citrus fruit wholesaler. Now, if you want to use it for a counter, the counter's normally down the bottom, and what you can do down the bottom if you want to be really cunning is you can just replace body, so you get it to search body, like if it's going to be in the body, down the very bottom of it, get it to search for this body, get it to replace exactly what the counter says to replace. If it's got to be in the body of text, which it normally is, that's the body. The body is the main bit. Like there's the header, and then there's the body. The body's the main bit of the HTML code. So you can get it to replace the body. So, for instance, you'd say, copy this. Here's replace it. Okay. And good thing about this is, although you've got this here, right, let's just say we just type into here, copy all of that, put body, and it goes back to custom again, leaves the other one completely normal, no problem. What you then do is you'd put in whatever it is you had to put in, like whatever it is your you know, the place that you wanted to change. What do you call it? A search. Oh God, what do you call it? Page counter, right? So the page counter gives you the code to put in. It says put it into the body of the thing. You know, well, how the hell do you do that? Well, this is a simple way of doing it. You say replace body with all of the code here. So all of this code that's there, whatever you put in, not obviously a meta tag, right? But you put in exactly what the code says, and then you paste at the very end of it, paste that body one back again. Do you get the idea? So you're taking the body out, you're putting everything else in, and the final body in, and that'll result in you ending up with the counter on your site, no problems. Now you can do the same thing, and I'll do another one for using this for RSS files, because there are some problems with iWeb and RSS files, specifically to do with one of the tags that RSS files use to determine or to say it's a category tag for RSS. So a lot of the what's happened is they've updated all the category tags in iTunes, but they haven't actually reflected it in iWeb. So the consequence is that you've got no bloody you haven't got the right categories coming up all the time. So you need to make changes on those. Anyway, very simple. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye. See you, Ron.